Ah, home again. That has a wonderful ring to it, especially after 17 straight days of being away. The hospital and rehab, they're not real substitutes for home. When necessary, the medical facilities are very helpful and often life-saving places, but nothing really takes the place of one's own bed at home. This first weekend at home was spent doing some catch-up chores and mostly in thinking through and planning a scheduled routine to try to follow over the next few weeks. With 2 separate therapists and a nurse coming multiple times each week for an hour's worth of sessions, my schedule of daily activities is going to get really full in a hurry. But by this Sunday evening, I think that I have a tentative schedule in place. Oh, how satisfying it is to get back into the office, to get both computers going with different projects and programs, just to feel some positive progress on some jobs that I've been trying to get done for several months. That's about as close to the ideal as I can hope to get. Always, there are multiple things needing my attention. The challenge these days is with the mental gaps caused by the dementia along with the periodic diabetic strokes, both of which are intensified by the Parkinson's. The diabetic strokes have settled in on my left eye muscle and nerves. Perpetual double vision and blurred vision seem to be my fate these days. But thank goodness for computer monitors where print and other materials can be blown up to oversize. This is my salvation as far as sight is concerned. And on Thursday of the first week of being home, more highly welcome news. Although I had to insist on the test being done, I was tested almost exactly a week after the last test at the rehab, which was positive. But this test, a week later, was negative. Just what I had wanted to hope for, but was not quite willing to do so. This means that the strict rules about social interaction around others can be loosened. Mask wearing with others out in public is now so ingrained in me that I don't think about it. Some of the simple common sense precautions will still be followed, but basically I'm no longer a potentially infectious carrier. Will I continue doing tests? You bet. Every so often, and especially if I wake up not feeling well. We've already ordered the second batch of home testing kits. The doctor cautioned me that I could catch the virus a second, third, fourth, so forth time if I didn't pay careful attention to the situation around me. This evidently is happening with growing frequency across the United States, and especially with this derivative strain coming out of the Omicron version. These are some of my early reflections after getting home from rehab on Friday, June 17th. To be together with Claire, my best friend and the love of my life, to be able to resume ministry actions by working on the big commentary project, to be able to respond to an increasing number of chat session requests from among the 17,000 plus multimedia connections. These are the deep joys of being home from the hospital.